Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing a Over Those Hills Hayley Williams guitar cover. Well, not guitar cover, but guitar cover tutorial that I did on my previous video. Thank you for the feedback and likes and the nice compliments, comments in the comment section from the last video. Some of you had questions about how to play it, what chords to use, so I'm going to get into this video and explain what you guys need and what tuning it is. So first off, standard tuning, the guitar, that's how it is. E, A, D, B, G, and E. So a little acronym, Eddie 8 Dynamite, goodbye Eddie. And you will need a capo on the 2nd fret. Alright guys, so the two major chords you guys need is E minor and D major. E minor and D major, right? Yeah, E minor and D major. Alright guys, so here's the 1st fret. So you need the capo on 1st fret. I have E and D major. So for E minor, you're going to have your middle finger on the... Alright, so since we put a capo on, let's pretend this is fret number 1. Because normally where the capo is, it would be 1. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So, starting off the song would be E to D. For E minor, you place your middle finger on the 5th string, on the A string, and then your ring finger on the 4th string, on the D string. And then you just strum. That's the 1st chord of E minor. And then, going to D major, you will have your pointer finger at the 3rd string on the 3rd fret. So pointer finger, 3rd fret of the 3rd string. Middle finger on the 1st string on the 2nd fret. And then lastly, you will have your ring finger down onto the 2nd string to the 3rd fret. Individually, those notes sound like this. Alright, now for the strumming pattern, we're going to have a strumming pattern that goes like... So it's like, the way I play it, it can really depend on how you want to play. There's no really right or wrong when it comes to strumming. If you guys want to make it just simple, just strum down. You know, but for me, the most accurate to the song would be... So what I'm doing there would be down, up with a slap. So normally you slap here, but for this reason I'll be showing you up here. So if you guys don't know how to do a slap, I'll show you that real quick. So you strum down, go up, and you want to slap it. So the kind of the gesture that you do is going down, up, and then you hit. So the way I do it is just... So that's how I do it. So it just, that exact same thing you just repeat. So it's down, down, up, slap, and then up, down, up, slap. And then I kind of twist my finger up, down, up to go down. So it's like going down where the pickups are. So again, down, up, slap, up, down, up, slap, up, down, up, slap, up, down, up, slap. And then you move to the next chord on a down strum, and then back again to E. Since most of you may be new to guitar or already know how to play guitar, but those of you who've never played guitar or are just learning, picking up a guitar, the best way to do this is just go down, up, like, you go down, up, and you kind of go down, but you're not going to hit the strings. And then you go back up, down, up. So or you kind of have that dip a little bit, so... So it's like, so you go down, up, go back down, but without hitting the strings. So you're already positioned to go back up, down, up. So it's kind of like someone's pulling me on a string. You're not letting go. So that's just how it is. And you can just do it without the slap. Onto the verse, or going into the verse, because we transition from E minor to D to to this, and then after those two chords, you probably have heard. For those two chords, you're gonna, let's see, bar basically this whole fret, the first fret, and then bar with your ring finger the whole thing to make it. That's how it is. And then you just make a C, which the C would be ring finger on the 5th fret. I mean, ring finger on the 5th string on the 3rd fret. Middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, while your pointer finger or your first finger will go on the 2nd string on the 1st fret. So remember, these are all frets. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now for the little groovy part of Hayley Williams that she does. So since you have the capo, there's 2 ways to do it. Actually, there's many ways to play this little riff, because there's really no right or wrong. Like I say, I tell most people, like, hey, when I'm teaching them to play guitar, it's like, there's no really right or wrong way, because there's literally just 7 notes on a guitar, you know, it just repeats. It's just like the piano, go F, F, octave. So it's like, there's so many octaves on a guitar, so, but if you don't want to take off the capo, or you have someone else playing, they can just remove it, and they'll be playing it this way without it. So they'll be using the 1st fret for sure. But since we have this in place on the 1st fret, this is how we be playing it. So that was pretty simple. So you're going to start at the 2nd fret on the 4th string, and you're just basically going to slide up to the 4th fret. So you hit it once, and hit it again to slide. Dun, da, da, dun. So, and then you do the same thing, but on the string underneath it. Do the same thing on the string underneath it, which would be the 3rd string. You know? But instead of, you'll just hit it once. And then you go to the 4th fret with your ring finger on the 4th string. And then go to the 3rd string on the 2nd fret. So you go back and forth. Dun, dun, dun. So once you come back to that root note, you're going to go back to 2nd fret on that same string, and then open. So far we have this. So after that, you have the open, closed note on the 4th fret. I mean, not 4th. You have closed note on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. So you can use one finger, just literally. And then again underneath that same fret on the lower string, or on the higher strings. So basically what you should be hearing would be So after that, you're going to hear open string on the third string. Open string on the third string. Just open. And then fourth fret on the fourth string. Open string on the fourth string. And then you're going to end it with the third fret on the fourth string. After that, we're going into the other portion of the song, which is the same thing. You repeat the E and the D, and then you're going to go back to the chord. You're going to go back to the B, and then to the C. And then once you do that, you're going to have the little part right before the solo where you kind of do your little serenade, not serenade, but like little interlude, kind of freestyle thing. So it's up to you how you approach that. There's no really right or wrong. So you're gonna have a G into that. So it'd be like D, C, and G. So for the G, sixth string on the third fret with your middle finger, pointer finger at the fifth string on the second fret, and then lastly you will have your ring finger on the high string, first string, third fret. And you go back to D. So you can do that. You can pick whatever. You know, to C, G. You know, you can pick whatever you want. The first fret, you're going to want to go from to the 10th fret. You're going to want to go to the 9th fret on the second string. Or in other words, on the B string. You're going to start from 9, 8, 6. It's on that same string. And then you're going to want to go back again. So it kind of repeats, but you're going to do... You're going to go either down, up, down. So it's like a triplet. 1, 2, 3, because it's 3 times. And then you do it twice here, just up and down, or down, up. And right after that, you're going to want to go right after that, you're going to want to go to the 5th fret on the G string. You're going to want to slide to the 8th fret. And right after that, you're going to do another slide, same string, so you just move it, you move your finger over to the 3rd fret and go all the way to the 12th fret. You're going to slide it down there. So you're going to pick and slide it. Now the best way to do this is you gotta don't follow your finger when you're sliding. You should be looking at the 12th fret and just slide it. Together it should sound like this. And then right after that, you're going to bend the 12th string half a step, which is this. You should match that note. So it's the same note, so just... And then, since you have all 3 fingers there on the 10th, 11th, 12th, because that's how you bend it, you're going to just go back to the 10th fret, same string, pick it, and then go above onto the D string, 13th fret, and then go back to the 10th fret, D string. So then right after that, you're going to go back to the same intro lick. You repeat that whole thing, but this time you're going to descend. You're going to want to descend into so 8, 7, 5, 3, 5. So all together it should sound like this. Alright guys, so far you're going to go back into the little riff that goes. So you're going to go back into that riff. You repeat it the same way you would normally do it, but right after go to this note. So you go to this note. So that's the only thing it changes, because it used to be different. 6th fret on the A string, and it's all on the A string, and you're just going to slide to the 5th fret, to the 1st fret, and then slide to the 2nd, and then to the 4th, and that's how it ends. So now that I've actually finished the tutorial, let me guys know what you guys think. Did it help out? If I did a good job explaining, let me know in the comment section. Give me some feedback. I know there's quite a few of you who wanted to know how to play this song. But yeah, this is just keep in mind, this is my first tutorial. I've never done anything like this. I've never done a cover before, though I've been wanting to, but it's kind of like time consuming, and it's kind of tricky when I had to edit it with the software and recording the audio and all the different angles of the solo guitar for the camera. This video, make sure to like, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.